Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Happy Sunday. It's the rubber game here in LA, man. We won yesterday, 128, and we're 27 against the 87-68 Rockies, man. We're looking to give them another loss. And so is Clayton Kershaw, man. He's on the mound today with the 2.05 ERA, trying to get another win, man. Wants that 19th win rather than an L in that win and loss column over there to the right. 32nd start of the season, and he's had an alright season, man. Little rocky for the past couple games. Rocky Gale behind the plate in the first one to Hampson. Will be strike one. So hopefully Clayton Kershaw can go off today, do his thing, and help the Dodgers win this game against the Rockies, as it's hit to Chris Taylor playing third base, and he'll throw over the first where Matt Carpenter is playing today. So one out for the Dodgers and for Clayton Kershaw. Now here comes Charlie Blackmon. First one to Charlie Blackmon. The slider hit, and this will be a double for Charlie Blackmon. Off the wall, Peterson will throw it in, and that's a double for Charlie Blackmon. So slider away, and Charlie Blackmon gets a piece of it to rope it down left field for a double, and now that will bring in Nolan Arenado, who leads the National League with home runs. Kershaw with the first pitch to Arenado will be strike one. Arenado was the final out in last night's game, and I actually went back and kind of reviewed that at bat. I left a cutter middle pretty much for Arenado to handle, and he just missed it. So got to be very careful to him in this final game. 2-1 to Arenado. Hit to Taylor. Throw over the first for the second out. And now that'll bring up Trevor Story, who's 2 for 7 also with the home run, and he's going to see a 12-6 right away for strike one. And 1 to Trevor Story in the high fastball will be 0-2. Great pitch right there from Clayton, and let's see if we can get him out with the change up. Hit the right field, and an easy play for Alex Verdugo. So good job right there from Kershaw after that double from Blackmon to come back and do his thing. As Ramon Marquez 13-10 on the year, 32nd start, 3.09 ERA, almost 200 innings pitched this season. And the leadoff hitter, Matt Carpenter, will step in. Hitting .231 on this season, and the first one to Matt Carpenter. Ball went away. Friday night, Carpenter went deep to make it a 3-2 game, but we came up short on Friday night's game, but won yesterday. 1-0. 2-0. Thought I'd give him a start here on this Sunday finale. One more week until the regular season is over. Tomorrow we have off, and then we start a series in San Diego. This is our last home game on the year of the regular season, so bet after the game we'll give a lot of the Dodger fans a little bit of love, as that's a 2-2. Couldn't check, but a 2-2 count to Matt Carpenter. Strikes him out, and Iannetta will just throw that ball over the first for the first out of the inning. And now that'll bring in Jock Peterson hitting second.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time.
First one from German Marquez to Jock will be fouled off. Yeah, the lineup has gone cold. Commentators are right. We've really been struggling here in late September. 0-1. 0-2. Darn.
That's a well-placed fastball right there.
0-2 to Jock Peterson.
If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that
1-2.
pitch, you're going to have a lot of
good take right there.
No luck that time, though.
The 1-2.
1-2 to Jock Peterson. And now hits him. Wow, that sucks if you're German Marquez. Just a breaking ball that doesn't break. And Alex Verdugo is actually hitting third today. Very rare to see him hit third, especially with the way he's been playing. I thought today maybe switch the lineup up just a little bit. And it's 0-1 to Verdugo late on that one. Oh, my TV just switched. I can't see the screen, guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, 1-1. Thank God I couldn't see the screen. I accidentally switched it.
Peterson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
I'm gonna remove this controller, TV controller over there. 1-1 to Alex Verdugo, and now 1-2 with the curveball. Great pitch.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball.
1-2 to Alex Verdugo. Peterson over there at first, and there he goes.
Runners off for second.
Up the middle, and they're gonna not get no outs. Trevor Story made the play in front of the bag, missed the tag. I think he tried to tag Jock Peterson.
Especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but
He
for
tried
some
to.
reason, he just pulled the first baseman off
Went
the
to
bag.
the. I thought Garrett Hampson cut that ball off, but Trevor Story got the ball, went to the bag, missed the tag on Peterson, threw it wide at first, and there's only 1 out. And now we'll bring up Bellinger, who will ground it to short, and this is gonna be a close play, and Bellinger will get safe, and Verdugo will be the second out of this inning, and now they'll bring up Chris Taylor hitting 5th.
In the game this year, currently 7th in the National
305 and really struggling at the plate lane.
You could have forecasted this kind of season.
First one from Ramon. Ball one to Chris Taylor.
But I don't think many people in baseball
Can Chris Taylor come through in this moment?
Best hitters for average coming into this year.
1-0 count to CT3.
1-0. Here it is.
2-0.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0 count to Chris Taylor. Runners at third and first with 2 outs. 2-0.
The 2-0 pitch.
And now 2-1. Should have taken that one. I was really hoping that there was something to be mid-play for Chris Taylor to bomb, but Ramon Marquez fooling me right there. 2-1. And now 3-1.
Breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Rocky Gale on deck.
Situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be
3-1 count to Chris Taylor with runners on first and third. 2 outs. 3-1 pitch. Hit, and this will be maybe a double, and that means Bellinger's on the way home. This is gonna be a close play at the plate. They ain't gonna throw home, and it's a 2 RBI double for Chris Taylor. I bet that feels really good if you're CT3. And that will bring in Rocky Gale hitting 200.
With an opportunity for more here in the first.
Good to see that we got on the board, man.
Here comes the first pitch.
Quickly in this game, and it's 0-1. The Rocky Gale, that was a very bad hack.
He's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable
Still
to do
struggling
that,
with Rocky Gale, man. He's just so slow with the bat. 0-1.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Now 1-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
It's been the biggest problem with the Rocky Gale is that I feel like he's a little slow with the bat. Besides that, he's pretty good. 1-1 count to Gale.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hit, and this will be caught. Rocky Gale giving some good contact, but we're going to go to the top of the second with the 2-0 lead, and Daniel Murphy will step in. First one from Kershaw and Murphy. Hit. Seager. Throw to Carpenter for the first out.
There's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is good. The center fielder.
And now they'll bring in Ian Desmond, who is hitting 245 for the Rockies, and taking strike 1 from Clayton Kershaw. 0-1 count, Ian Desmond. Hit the right field, and an easy play for Alex Verdugo. And I was just thinking, so I was kind of looking at not how the pitching schedule is supposed to flatten out. I was thinking about it. I wasn't looking at it, but Buehler pitches on Tuesday in San Diego. Then it goes Hill. No, it goes Bauer. As this one is going to be gone. That one's gone. 2-1. Darn it.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't
12-6
think it had the
just did
IQ
not
to
work
clear
right
the
there,
fence.
but
Shows you how much I
here
know.
comes a
That thing was
Marquez.
a laser shot that just kept
First one to
going
him
and
will be
going
hit the
and
left
going.
field for the final
Wow,
out.
that was impressive.
Peterson is there.
Because I was
He'll make the
thinking,
catch to
Tuesday
retire
goes
the
Buehler,
side.
then Hill. I mean, it goes Buehler,
Now
Bauer,
in the box,
Hill,
Brendan
Arias.
Crawford. He went
So
deep in the contest last night.
Bauer and Buehler. Well, Buehler has Tuesday's game. Bauer has Wednesday's
A
game.
diving effort
As
here
this
as
is
he
going to be a
gets
hit for
Lemon.
Crawford.
And no chance at a recovery here.
And then
Despite a great
Thursday
effort that time, they
goes.
won't get it out on the play.
It goes.
Here's Corey Seager.
Thursday we'd be in San Francisco and it'd be Julio, and then Kershaw and Buehler.
First offering on
The thing
its way.
about that is
And
Buehler,
it's fouled away.
I don't want him to get that second start. So next Sunday, it might be a bullpen start because then in a couple days, we'd have to be ready for he'd have to be ready for another start in the NLDS because I am starting him as I get thrown out with Brandon Crawford right there. But I am starting Walker Buehler for the NLDS, the start game, rather than over Kershaw, because I'd rather prefer Buehler over Kershaw, just the way how Buehler has ended his season really well, and he's done good all season. And like, but say if like on Tuesday, as this one gets up the middle for Seager, but say on Tuesday if Walker Buehler does not do good against the Padres, then we might be talking about that other start on Sunday. But I really want Buehler to start the NLDS. I really want him to have game 1. So I'm really thinking that maybe, you know, I start. I see how Buehler does on Tuesday. If he goes 5+ or 6+ without giving up a run or something, or you know gives up 1 run but we're winning, maybe he'll get Sunday off. That's the debate right now. You guys tell me what I should do, and you got to be kidding. Chris Iannetta, okay. I thought Chris Iannetta just threw out another Dodger on a wild pitch. 0-2 to Clayton Kershaw. Hopefully Clayton Kershaw could poke one over Daniel Murphy and get us another run back since he gave up that home run. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Here's the 0-2.
Fouled off.
Away.
Oh, 2 to Clayton, and now 1-2.
Trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Clayton Kershaw, man, the struggles are still continuing up on the mound, man. It's 1-2, and yes, I knew I kind of threw a hanging curve to Chris Iannetta, but at the end of the day, I need Clayton Kershaw to have a way better curve, because that curveball is really reliable. And I feel like he's just not throwing his pitches that well right now. Is this? Oh, I'm running home. Oh no, that was a bad idea. We don't get doubled up.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Misread the ball. And now Herman Marquez will step in, and Clayton Kershaw back with the first pitch. Will be strike 1. If that wasn't Herman Marquez who stepped in that final out, I don't know who that was in the bottom of the second. I mean, in the top of the second. I mean, yeah, top of the second. 1-1 to Herman Marquez, and the fastball from Clayton will be popped up, and an easy play for Seager.
Seager retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win.
Here comes Gary Hampson in the first one to Hampson.
League leaders in games won this season.
Fouled off.
As you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
0-1 to Gary Hampson in the chain.
That's in there. And
Great
he's deep in the
pitch.
hole now, 0-2.
0-2 pitch to Gary Hampson in the high fastball. Will be 1-2.
Throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why
ideal is now to kind of lay off the 12-6. We're going to throw it here and it's going to be fouled off.
Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking.
1-2 inside with the fastball. See if we can get a strikeout here, which we will. Gale sat outside, and inside, and the ball went outside for the strikeout. As here comes Charlie Blackman, who's 1 for 1 with the double. First one from Kershaw is strike one.
In there, 0-1.
0-1 pitch, and now we're going back in with the fastball.
Blackman behind, no
Same
balls
spot, and now 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder.
0-2 pitch, and the slider away. Charlie Blackman will be hit, and an easy play for Jock Peterson. So 1-2-3 inning for Clayton Kershaw. And now that'll bring in Matt Carpenter to lead off the bottom of the third, with the Dodgers leading 2-1.
Here it is.
Ball one for Marquez.
That's taken for a ball.
1-0 count to Matt Carpenter. 1-1. 1-1 count to Carpenter for Marquez.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again.
1-2 count.
And
another strikeout for Carpenter. Second K of the game for Marquez, and came off of Matt Carpenter. The first one did, and the second one did as well.
Former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Here comes Jock. First one, popped up foul.
One to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
0-1 to Peterson.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
1-1 count to Jock Peterson.
Checks his
and
swing
now
here,
2-1.
but he does so in time.
2-1 count to Peterson. Popped up and an easy out.
Murphy is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batted.
So bases are empty.
Right, here comes Alex Verdugo for one with them. Reached on an error earlier.
He's ready. Here's the first
from
offering.
Marquez to Verdugo. Popped up and then easy out.
Story's got it, and the side is retired.
And now we'll go to the top of the fourth with Nolan Arenado leading it off. He's 0-1. And the first pitch, strike one inside to Arenado.
The inside corner, strike one.
0-1 count to Nolan.
Here's
1-1.
ball one now to the Rockies third baseman. It's
1-1 count to Nolan Arenado.
Arenado
and this one is gone. Fastball inside, and Nolan Arenado gets a piece of it. It's a 2-2 game here in LA. Nolan Arenado with the 44th home run on the season, man. Clayton Kershaw, the struggles are continuing, and that's 0-1 to Trevor Story. Feel like we've had a lot of problems this year against Nolan Arenado. He has really coming out and done his thing. That's 0-2 now. Good Story. Now we're going to go with the slider. Got him. First out for Kershaw on the top of the fourth would be a K.
I know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit.
And now here comes Daniel Murphy.
When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right
Clayton
place.
Kershaw, man. He was in the Cy Young voting for the first half of the season. Second half came around and he got kicked out. Julio Urias took his spot. It goes Buehler. No, it goes Buehler, Julio, and Rich Hill, surprisingly. Rich Hill's kind of had a really good season. Just he's our sleeper pitcher. Like, you know, he's out here doing his thing, and I really haven't given him enough credit. And Rich Hill has really done a good job this season. Clayton Kershaw, will he, like, what do you guys think the order should maybe be for the NLDS? Should it be Buehler, Hill, then Kershaw? Or should it be Buehler, Urias, Hill, Then
Now
Kershaw.
the 1-1
Where will
pitch.
Kershaw end up in the postseason
Is
spot?
in there for the
Will he
second
come out of the
strike.
bullpen in certain
Hey, I gotta
situations?
commend him a little
Because
bit.
Clayton
Leadoff
Kershaw
homer,
is the
and that
starter
was one pitch
in
away
this
from
second
getting out
half.
of this inning
It's
without
been a
any further
terrible
damage.
performance.
Lifted down the line in left.
2-2 to,
And
I mean
that
1-2,
will end up
but
a foul ball.
to Ian Desmond in the
Even
12-6
count
will
of
be a
2-2
2-2.
to Ian Desmond.
Just a very
Tried to
frustrating
work in the backdoor breaking
season
ball
for
there
Clayton
for a
Kershaw at
strikeout,
the
but he
on the end of
just
the
couldn't quite get it to
in
come
the
back
end
to
of
the
it,
corner.
man. Just
That's a
like I
really
said, the
tough
second
pitch to
half
hit
has not
if you
been the
can spot
same
it.
Clayton Kershaw from the first half. As this is a base hit.
And there's a base hit on the line.
So that's a
Guys,
base
he's
hit.
obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside.
All right, and here
fighting
comes
it
Chris
off for a nice
Iannetta, who
base hit.
took Kershaw
There's the
deep in his
catcher
first
now,
at
Chris
bat, and that's
Iannetta.
strike one.
No balls and 1 strike. High set by
1
Kershaw.
to
Now the
Iannetta,
pitch.
now 0-2.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been
Well,
the
he's
aggressor.
counting the fastball high.
2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can
Hit
change his
and foul.
approach and battle up.
0-2 to Chris
0-2
Iannetta, and
once
now
more.
fouled
High
off.
in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
0-2, 12-6,
Strike
got
three
him.
called as he can't get the bat
Great
off his
pitch right there
shoulder.
from Clayton
Side
Kershaw,
retired.
but as Nolan Arenado
Rocky struck
ties
for
this
1
game
on
up. Man, what's going on?
Now to the
As
plate, Cody
Cody Bellinger will lead it off.
Run scored thus far.
The center fielder, Cody.
First one for Herman will be strike
And
one
that's
high.
in there for a strike. Bellinger
And that's
is
another
one of
problem,
the
man. It ain't just the
superstar
pitching, it's
hitters
the
in
offense.
game.
Yes, we
No
won
doubt aware of
yesterday,
it, but it doesn't matter
but
who's
I have not
facing.
taken
He's a
any
major
pitches,
league
really.
threat to hit the ball
Like,
hard
it's been
somewhere
bad
just
1-1
about
to
every time he
Bellinger,
steps
great
into
take.
the box.
Yeah, one of the best
But
hitters,
I
and
feel
truly
like
blessed by
throughout
the
September,
God. I
I
don't think
really
people
have not
realize
been the
amount of
same
time
with this team.
and
1-1.
effort this guy has put into honing
Now
his
2-1.
craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
2 balls and a
Ain't taking
strike
as
now.
many pitches as I was.
Into the
2-1
windup.
to
Here's the
Cody
2-1
Bellinger.
pitch. A
This
swing and a
one's
shot hit
fouled
down the
off.
corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead of foul ball.
Yeah, I feel like I just missed something right there. 2-2.
The bouncer
Hit
to the left
and
side.
Story
Shoots
with
it
the
up,
play.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now they'll bring in Chris Taylor, who is the only reason why we had the lead.
Well,
One
we got
for
a good
one with
pitch
the
to hit last time up.
2
Look for it
RBI
up in the
double, and
zone
they're taking
and
ball
miss
1.
it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB.
Here comes
maybe
the
once a
50th
game,
pitch from
maybe
Herman.
once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-0 count. And now a dribbler past Murphy. Well, that's going to be a single for Chris Taylor. I'll take it, man. Anything to get Chris Taylor hot again.
Really good hitter, finding a way, even though that was a soft liner.
And now they'll bring in Rocky Gale, who's 0 for 1. He's had a hard line drive on his line out on his last at bat.
Keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a
Throw
chance
over.
much longer than the average ball player.
Rocky Gale trying to get us back in the lead with a hit. Maybe into the gap to get Chris Taylor home. First one for Herman. Will be ball 1.
Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Ball 1 high to Rocky Gale. See what Rocky can do here. 1-0 count. 1-0 and now 2-0.
Pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Ramon Marquez is really worried that I'm going to try and snag a base with CT3. 2-0. And now 3-0.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there.
Crawford on deck, who had a home run in last night's ball game.
What you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could
Go to Rocky Gale. And now ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Rocky Gale.
Second now with 1 away.
And now they'll bring in Brandon Crawford.
The second baseman, Brandon
1 for 1 with the single.
Crawford.
First one to Brandon
offering
Crawford
on its
from
way.
Marquez will be strike
Had him
1 with the
chopping
curve.
at that one. It's 0-1. Crawford, former San Francisco Giant. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, way earlier this year for D. Gordon.
Better, but I think it's as advertised.
And they're going to hit him.
While we talked, that pitch got
You get the
away
first
and
strike from
ended up
Herman
hitting him,
Marquez
so
on
they'll
that
get down
bouncing
the first
curve.
on the hit by
And then the next pitch, you go inside and hit Brandon Crawford. And now they'll bring up Corey Seager with the bases loaded and 1 out.
And Nick's the batter.
What can Seager do? 1 for 1 with the single. Let's see what he can do here. Can he capitalize? Ball 1, and I could have went home, but I'm not risking it. I have a feeling that Ionetta would have got up and just ran towards Chris Taylor. 1-0 count to Corey Seager.
The 1-0 home.
That will get through for a station-to-station single. Let's go. We'll take it. Seager will take it. And now that'll bring up Clayton Kershaw with bases loaded.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Great hit over there by Corey Seager, leading a little bit. Trying to bunt a little station-to-station bunting, but Clayton Kershaw will miss it. 0 for 1.
Crawford at second. Seager is over at first with 1 away.
0-1 to Clayton Kershaw.
And
now 1-1.
On that swing. It's ball 1.
Great take from Clayton Kershaw, trying to get his team with more runs on the board, especially with the way he's been pitching. He wants to come through. 1-1, and now up the middle, double play ball. And that will end the inning. Man, at least we get the lead back. Thanks from Corey Seager, coming through.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings.
First one from Clayton will be strike 1.
Thank you, Heidi.
That was his 50th pitch of the game. And an 0-1 count with the slider up the middle for a base hit.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
And now they'll bring in Herman Marquez with the sacrifice bunt situation. Popped up and in the out. Davis, well, will get back to first. And that's strike 1 to Gary Hampton.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
1 and now 0-2.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
0-2 in the chain.
Even right now at 5 aside.
Fouled off. 0-2 pitch at the changeup. 1-2
on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only.
1-2 to Clayton. To Gary Hampton.
Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1 and 2.
Fastball inside, 1-2. Strike them out.
He got him on strikes.
Fourth K for Kershaw. Very weird swing right there. And now they'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, who's 1 for 2. First one to Blackmon with Kershaw will be strike 1.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
0-1 count to Charlie Blackmon.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
60 pitches for Clayton in the 5th. Get to left field, and this will end the inning. And this will actually end Clayton Kershaw's day. I want him to go out with, knowing that he has the lead, and knowing that the bullpen could pretty much help him out as Yimi Garcia is warming in the bullpen for the Dodgers. It might not be the smartest move, but that's what I want to do.
I think he's one of the more underrated offensive
hit and fouled off.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and they can't run it down.
0-1 to Matt Carpenter now. This is hit up the middle, and
he will make the
what range right there for me and Desmond out there in center, because that ball was curving away.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He got under 1 and
I'll bring in Jocko for 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
First
comes.
pitch to Peterson. Popped up.
High in the air.
A lot of pop-ups. Trevor Story
And
with
there's
the
the
catch.
second out of the inning.
And now they'll bring in Alex Verdugo, who's 0-2,
Bases are empty
and
here
reached
with
on an
2
error
gone,
and popped
that
up.
brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
First one from on to Verdugo with
And
ball
they'll
one
try to
inside.
crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
1-0 count to Verdugo.
That
Now
swung out
1-1.
and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Case in
Man.
point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend. The north
Very
and south,
frustrating
a lot of
swings.
pitchers working that elevated
1-1.
fastball and then breaking stuff off
2-1.
with dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
2-1 count to Verdugo, and now 2-2.
Count even at 2-2. And he
Ball
grabbed that
3.
one a bit too tightly as he
Bellinger
broke
on
down
deck.
and just about got him.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because
Tell
this
me
had
down
to
in
look
the
to be a
comments
very quick inning. He's been able to
as
stretch
this one's
at
hit the
bat
right
out a little
field.
bit, and
This
that's something
ball
that shouldn't go unnoticed.
is going to be caught.
Is gonna
Tell me
have
down in the
room out
comments,
there as
what's
he
your
puts
favorite
this
home
away.
moment of this 2019 season for us?
So stepping in, Nolan Arenado. Comes
I will
in
take
1 for 2
Kershaw,
with
and here
that home
comes
run he
Yimi
did
Garcia
earlier.
for the third
Yimi
inning of
Garcia
work and his
will come
September
on out
call-up.
of the
First
bullpen
one
as
to
he'll be
Nolan,
appearing
will be
out
ball
for
1
a
0.
game this season. 1 ball,
Yimi
no
got to throw a
strikes to
lot
count.
of innings
The
to
1-0.
Rocky Gale.
Look
And
at ball number
tricky
2.
answer. Should be alright. 2-0. Now 2-1. 2-1 to Nolan.
2 balls,
Now
2
2-2.
strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Slider to Nolan and
Hard
hit
hit
to
ball
Crawford
second.
for the
Throw to
first out.
first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And now they'll bring in Trevor Story
Coming to the
over
plate
to
now,
first one
Trevor
to
Story,
Story
0
will
for 2
be
from him
strike
so
1.
far in this one, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1. And that
0-2.
changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
2 in the slider away, ball
Yanked
1.
the slider across that
Great
time,
take
laid
right
off
there
for
from
a
Trevor
ball.
Story.
I liked it. They
1-2.
went away with that pitch right there. They
Strike them out
really
in,
tried to
on the
hit him
inside
previous
zone.
pitch, so he was probably what we call
First K
inside
for Yimi,
conscious.
and now they'll
He
bring
didn't
up
get a
Daniel
strike
Murphy.
there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another
First
ball
on to
in.
Coming
Murphy.
to the plate now,
Jansen
Daniel
will be
Murphy.
shut out
He
for
hits with
today.
2 away
I mean,
as they
he's
continue to
unactivated
trail
for
in
today.
this
He
close
cannot
game.
pitch.
Well, Matt,
Well,
this
he
has
can,
been a
but,
big
like,
inning on the mound.
he's been
He's had
worked
to face the middle of
for the past
order,
2
and
games,
so
so
far
kind of want to
he's
give him
held
the
them at
day
bay.
off. So
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back
Joe
on at the
Kelly
end
would
of the
probably
game, even
close
if
the
the
game,
result
or
of it
Aroldis
changes
Chapman.
dramatically here. Swing and a
And
liner.
this will
That
be a
gets down,
hit.
He's got himself a base hit.
Murphy
Throw
running
into
the
second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
that will be a
He just
double.
blasted this thing down the left
And now
field
here
line.
comes Ian
I thought
Desmond,
it
first
might
one.
have been foul,
Strike
but it
one
went
high from
just
Yimi
inside
Garcia.
the chalk, and he's able to
Trying
let
to
it out
keep
for
the
a
lead
double.
for
Good
Kershaw and the
looking swing.
Dodgers. As
High
Yimi, and
fly
this
ball
one's
out
hitting the center
straightaway
field and an
side.
easy play
Bellinger's under it.
for Cody
Got it to
Bellinger,
end
and
the
that will
inning as
end
they'll
Yimi
strand a
Garcia's
tie.
day. 2 innings worked, and
Now at the plate, Cody
that'll end his
Bellinger.
day. As we're gonna warm up Dallas Keuchel. It's been a while
Last time up.
since we've seen him pitch, so
He's ready.
you know, I
Here's
was
the
just
first
thinking
off.
about it. I was just watching the Atlanta
Went
Braves
about
game
halfway
today,
there, but it's a
and
called
Dallas
strike
Keuchel is their
regardless.
starting pitcher, and I was like, don't I have him in my franchise mode for YouTube? And like, it's been a while since I've actually played him, so 0-2 to Bellinger. Maybe he should get the start on next Sunday in
Now
San
here's the
Francisco. 0-2 to Bellinger from Armand, and
He'll just
staying
fight
alive
this
is
one
Bellinger
off
right
as
there.
it's chopped
Terrible
foul.
swing.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to
0-2.
foul that one off.
And this will be a ground out.
Hampson right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Third base.
So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor.
Now here comes Chris Taylor doubling a single.
On its way is pitch number 75.
This one is gone. Stay fair. Yes. Chris Taylor. Have a day, kid. This is 28th home run on the year. Chris Taylor. Man, this is what we need from him. Come late October, early October, man. I love it. And that will end Herman Marquez's day. And Chad Bettis will be the start. And we'll come out and try and finish it off. First one, strike one. Let's go. I love it.
So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to
0-1 count to Rocky Gale. Now 1-1.
There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
1-1 count to Gale. Hit and foul.
But that's a foul ball.
Have a day, CT3. A single, a double, and a triple. I mean a single, a double, and a home run, excuse me. With 3 RBIs. Have a day, CT3. Strike out to Gale right there with the change. Now we're up by 2, so that kind of gives the bullpen a little bit of comfort.
Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Got hit by a pitch last time in the first one. Jammed me in. Store easy play. Damn it. But thanks to CT3, we get back on the board. Another home run. And now that'll bring out Iannetta, and now that'll bring in Dallas Keuchel. Been a while since we've seen him work, man. First one to Chris Iannetta from Dallas Keuchel will be strike one outside.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for
1-1 count, and now 1-1.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
1-1 to Chris Iannetta, and popped up foul.
2 strikes now.
I think Dallas Keuchel would be so filthy with the curveball. This would be a strikeout with the cutter. But he's still filthy without the curve. But just if he added a curveball into that freaking pitching, all those pitches he does have, he'd be so filthy. As here comes Cuevas, and he's going to pop it up, and Bellinger will roam into center for the second out.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
And now they'll bring in David Dahl, who's a lefty, so lefty versus lefty. Interesting move by Bud Black, and now ball 1.
Off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Dallas Keuchel, former member of the Astros, got let loose from them. Did not sign with no other team, so we decided to pick him up before anybody else could. 1-1.
Into the corner.
And he's been bullpen all season long. No complaints though, which I'm happy about. 1-2. And hit the seeker. Could say he could be used more, and he might get a second inning of work. 9 pitches. Faced the 3 batters. He might get another piece of work. As here comes Corey Seager, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. First one from Hoffman will be ball 1. Mike Dunn and Chris Russin in the bullpen for the Rockies.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to
1-0 count. Hoffman to Seager, 1-1.
Hoffman features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement.
Feel like we've seen a lot of Jeff Hoffman in
just off the outside
these
that time,
last
laid off for
few series we've seen the Rockies.
Probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much
2-1
power.
to
You
Seager.
don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to beat
now 3-1
on that outside corner, they might leave.
Man, we're up by 2. Might as well warm somebody up in the bullpen. And let's go with, who should we warm up? Let's go with Jordan Hicks. Can he come out and help us out? We'll warm up a lefty too, in Aroldis Chapman. For some reason I wanted to say Scott Alexander, but yeah, that's not happening. 3-1, and now ball 4. So the bullpen's warming, and now we're gonna put Max Muncy out. Dallas Keuchel, 9 pitches, faced the 3 minimum batters, and he did really freaking good. So good job from Keuchel. First one from Hoffman to Muncy fouled off.
But this one's not going to stay fair. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
1-1.
This is high. It's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a
wow,
lower,
1-2.
he can and will make you pay
Hoffman
big time.
making me look silly on that one.
And
popped up, foul.
Away.
1-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate,
1-2
want to
to
get
Max
you out
Muncy.
above the zone or below.
Now 2-2.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
2-2 to Max
This kind of
Muncy.
hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches.
Now
just
3-2.
off the plate. This is every pitcher's
Carpenter
nightmare.
on deck.
A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
3-2, and Seager will lead and throw over. We'll get back safely.
And he'll get back in safely.
Seager and Chris Taylor breaking out of the comfort zone today, man. They did super good. Seager 2 hits. Taylor with 3 RBIs. Like, that's what we need from the boys. Is Max Muncy drills this one. This ball is oh my God, he caught it. They're gonna double up Seager once again. Wow, I thought that was gone. Seager ran halfway down to second. Well, like he was going to second all the way. So that's why I thought, you know, maybe this is dropping, or maybe it's gone because Seager was running to second. He wasn't going halfway. I think he was full committing to second. And that's why I got him to run all the way home. And unfortunately, it was caught, and Charlie Blackmon just did something what he did on Friday night. He robbed, not a home run, but he robbed an opportunity. Like, I didn't think he was going to get there, as this one is bulleted right field. And Charlie Blackmon will catch this one. Unbelievable. As we'll bring in Jordan Hicks.
Jordan Hicks,
4.62 ERA, probably not being on the postseason roster. First one to Hampson will be strike one.
He gets ahead 0-1.
1-1 count to Garrett Hampson.
Hit in the air to
Hit the right field, and an easy play for Alex Verdugo.
For the first out of the inning.
So 1 up and 1 out, and now here comes Charlie Blackmon. Wallace Chapman's going to come out, man. Gave up a home run on Wednesday night. Haven't seen him since, and let's see what he does here. First one to Blackmon. Foul ball, but that could have been gone. 0-1. 0-2.
Miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2 pitch in the high fastball.
This is hit high
At the left and an easy play for Peterson.
Peterson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
2 outs for the Dodgers, and now they'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First one to Nolan from Chapman. Fastball inside and strike one. 97 from a 93. That's a little different. So this one's hit to left, and Peterson will end this inning. Who will close out the game now? That's my question.
Now batting, Jock Peterson.
Let's go with
Caleb
Ferguson. I mean, not Caleb Ferguson. Dylan Floro, excuse me.
First offering on its way. And
1-0.
no swing, apparently, ball 1.
51,345 people here in attendance for this Sunday finale at Dodger Stadium. As this bat is broke. And an out for the Rockies. I'm not challenging it. I don't think he was safe.
How close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner
here
is
comes Verdugo
out.
for 3.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo.
Fouled
No
off.
balls and a strike to count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
0 for 3 is Verdugo.
Into
Really
the lineup,
struggling.
Here comes the 0-1.
This one is hit hard up the
field.
middle, but it's going to be caught.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
2 gone in the bottom of the 8th, and here comes Cody Bellinger.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
0 for 3 in the first one from Hoffman, strike 1.
Close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No
1 to
hits for him
Bellinger.
so far, and what stands out to me is they're going
0-2,
right
great
after him.
pitch.
They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
0-2 to Cody Bellinger, struggling at the plate. And this one, Murphy, great play.
Sliding stop by Murphy. He's out.
So let's end this game.
Stepping
Dylan
into the
Floro
box,
coming out.
Trevor Story.
He'll
And this
hopefully
guy's
get
eager to
the
get
3rd
things
save
started
on
here in
his
the
season.
top half of the ninth. Dylan Floro
First one to
comes
Trevor
on from the
Story,
pen,
0 for
hoping
3
to
day,
finish
and
this one off here in the top
strike
of the
1
ninth.
from Dylan
Ninth inning
Floro.
underway now as the
Not
first pitch is
not
taken for a
Jansen,
cold strike.
obviously, because he is a little tired. So Dylan Floro trying to come out and
Swinging
finish
strike,
this
and now
game
it's
here
0-2.
in LA, and this is our last home
Into the windup,
game
here
on
comes
the year
0-2 pitch.
for the regular season,
Good
as
job
this
to
is
spoil that
fouled
one
off.
away, and he stays alive.
So if you're a home fan, get your postseason tickets ready and get ready for a great October.
Another 0-2 home.
0-2 to Story, and popped
And this
up.
is lifted high in the air down
Verdugo on
right
the
field
move,
line.
and Verdugo will catch it for the
Verdugo
first
is
out
over
of the
near
top of the ninth.
stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
1 up, 1 out for Dylan Floro, and now that'll bring in Daniel
Stepping
Murphy.
up now, Daniel
Getting
Murphy.
1
It
for
was a
3 in the
two-bagger
first
for him in his
one.
last
Strike
at-bat.
1 from Dylan Floro.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
1 count. And up the middle. What a play! Brandon Crawford makes the play. Oh my goodness. 2 outs. What a play from Brandon Crawford to get that second out. Dylan Floro, tip of the cap, baby. That was great. It's probably one of my favorite moments of the season. Gold glove effort right there from Brandon Crawford at second base.
And that's
0-2.
for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this
0-2 to
afternoon.
Ian Desmond in the change in the final game against the Rockies, and we're winning it here
Struck him out, and that
with
will
the
do it here as
change
the
up.
game is over.
End the game, end the home regular season at home with the win. Kershaw with the win. Taylor with the player of the game. Brandon Crawford with what a stop to end this game with that dive. Well, not end the game, but, you know, make that dive. And, man, what a victory. And what a final game at home, man. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on Tuesday in San Diego, where we got some business to do there. Then into San Francisco, where it's Bruce Bochy's last home series of his career. And yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, guys, and let's get it. 2-game win streak. And goodbye, Rockies. Maybe we'll see him in the NLDS. See you guys.